Good evening, folks. Here we are on a Monday evening with the stats update. It's the 2nd of September, so everything up to date for the weekend. Northern League, we'll look at the most runs. Then we've got something a little bit different for you from each of the three leagues. So we've got Tariq Chiekti. He's got 800 runs. Johan De Silva has still got 151 not out. He's the top individual scorer. Marks Ackerman, he's still hit the most sixes, 32. Nobody's caught him. Then we've got three players on six ducks. Rob Hollinghurst, he's up there. Then we've got Chris Andrews and Nathan Trengrove of Maudsley. And they've got Fleetwood on Saturday. So one of them two might take over the lead on their own, I reckon. Bowling-wise, most wickets we've got Matthew Siddle and Jake Durnell, 58. They're tied. Sam Sharp, 7 for 12 is the best. Best strike rate is Morne Venter. He's played a few games, 17.29. Best economy rate, Kuldeep Singh, 2.38. Fielding-wise, Imran Butt's got the most catches, got 19. And most dismissals for a wicket-keeper is Harry McAleer. He's got 39. That's 28 catchings and 11 stumpings. So we'll have a look at the new thing I've got. It's an MVP for the season so far based on runs, wickets and catches and runouts. Secret formula that I have. And top of the pile is Vassal Govind, the guy from Fleetwood. 1241 is his quotient score there. So that'll be interesting. I'll do that at the end of the season as well. See if anyone's overtaken him. Probably doubtful. And then let's have a look at the table. Fleetwood 236, Netherfield 229. That's going to get tight, but Fleetwood have got Maudsley at the weekend, and Declan and the Milky Bar kid, they'll be fancying getting a couple of ducks out of Maudsley, maybe Trengrove or Andrews, or maybe even that wicket keeper that we all love so much. So we'll have a see about that. Fleetwood 236, Netherfield 229, Longreach 207, Blackpool 206, Leyland 205, Kendal 204. Very tight for the Lancashire Cup places there. Garstang 192, Chorley 185, Fulwood 178, and Settle 156. And then Cutter Drift are the bottom three that are going to be going down. Exton 117, St Anne's 89, and Maudsley 56. So that's how that looks. If we go into the Palace Shield, we'll do it the same here. Most runs, it's still the Sackfield show here. Joshua Sackfield 627. Don't forget these are league runs only. Highest score 152, and he's also got the most sixes. He's at 38 sixes. And the most ducks, we've got three players on six again. We've got James Eccles, Ashley Billington, and Alex Brooks. I reckon Ashley needs to do a bit more of that yoga before he goes out. Maybe it'll help his batting. Bowling-wise, we've got Donovan Zealand on 68 wickets. He's also got the best bowling figures, 8 for 18. He's quite a decent bowler, actually. In fact, he's a good all-round player. I like him, apart from them horrible blue trainers, I like him. Best strike rate, Rory Riding, 15.2. Best economy rate, Rizwan Sadiq, a new entry, 2.8. Mohamed Takir, the old guy from Thornton Cleveland, he's got 15 catches. He's a good slip fielder, he is a good grabber. And the most dismissals wicket keeper is David Hewson, 25. That's 21 catches and 4 stumpings. MVP, Donovan Zealand, with a quotient score of 1,202. So interesting to see if he stays up there. I think he will. I don't think there's anyone going to take over him there. Let's have a look at the table. This is really interesting now. Top six go up. Barrow 178. This is the top six are. Barrow 178. Thornton Cleveland's 163. Carnforth 151. Managed to win on Saturday, which is a bit of a novelty. Great Eccleston 149. Couldn't just keep Carnforth at bay. Vernon Carus 145. Penrith 139. That's the top six. And some of these teams are playing each other as well soon, so that'll be interesting. I know Verners have got Penrith and Lancaster to play. Then in 7th place, Lancaster 134, just 5 behind. Penwith 130. They've got a sniffer getting into it, and maybe Rufford at 123 also. Then the bottom three are Preston 110, Eccleston 81, and Torrizon 51. Interesting, I say it every week, even if Eccleston haven't lost them 24 points, they still be in the same position. So that's how that is. Not sure how that's going to pan out over the season. I think the top six there it is very tight. I think probably the top four are Barrow, Thornton Cleves, Carnforth and Gregson. I think they're probably all right. If Verners win the 2 games that they've got against Penrith and Lancaster, they'll be safe. And then it's a bit of a scrap, really. Penrith might come into that. Should we go on to the Westmoreland League now? Westmoreland League, top run scorer, we've got Josh Brabbins again, that keeper. He's got 682. And then we've got him and Brad Stevens with 124 not out and 124 respectively. Excuse me, they're the highest individual scores. We've got Brad Stevens, again, he's at 17 sixes, and John Atkinson still there with 6 ducks. Somebody help him out, catch him up. Bowling wise, Rudy Anustes and that South African guy from Morecambe second's got 55 wickets. He's also got 8 for 45, which is the best bowling. James Hullett's got 11.29 for his strike rate. And Nathan Chambers, he's a good bowler, isn't he? 2.21 his economy rate. He's still a Northern League bowler, I reckon. I don't know what he's doing at Burnside. He should still be playing Northern League. Ryan Shepherd's got 13 catches. The most dismissals for a keeper is that Josh Brabbins again. He's a good player, isn't he? 18 catches, 8 stumpings for a total of 26. The MVP for the Westmoreland League. This is going to cause a little bit of it's going to cause a little bit of consternation. This people are going to be a bit surprised by this, but with a quotient score of 1,048, under my calculations, the MVP for the Westmoreland League is Joe Cunliffe. So he's obviously improved. Dad will be pleased, won't he? Yeah, well, his dad will be very pleased with that. He'll be writing this down, putting it in a frame, putting it on the wall. He's going to be well chuffed. So let's have a look at the tables. Burnside. Now, it's said that they've won it. Someone's declared that they've won it, but I don't think alphabetically it works like that, because I still think Appleby even could catch them. We'll see about that anyway. Burnside 274, Appleby Eden 248. Shire's Head 209, Holm 167, Morecambe seconds 163, Lindlemore 155, Carnforth seconds 155, Wharton 129, Sedgwick 125. Wharton were all out for 25 at the weekend though, and someone I know, a friend of mine posted that on Saturday morning that the pitch looked really good, but they were all out for 25. Don't know. Sedgwick 125, Silverdale 119, Bear 93, Aging Arnside 92. That's not how old they are, 92, although some of the players look like they are 92. But Aging Arnside 92 points. And Kendall second 70. I think they've got 11 players this week. So that's so good for them. So I think they're going down. So that's the table. My thoughts on it, Burnside are going to win that probably. And then the bottom 4 are going to be the bottom 4. That's that, and then we'll see how the league pans out next year. That's all for today. Final roundup will be after the 14th of September for the Northern League and the Westmoreland League, I think, and then a week after the Palace Shield finishes. So that'll be that. Enjoy your cricket, guys, and put everything in for the last few weeks of the season. Make sure you're available, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for that.